All right. Hello, guys. I tried to make a Blender tutorial again. Try to make how to make a more advanced car physics, like with suspension and stuff. I know maybe some of you been waiting for something like that, and I am tried, and it didn't work, and it crashed, it glitched out, and I didn't solve the problem. Also, when I like wait quit and I was about showing why Blender engine is shit, and why I abandoned it for Unity. Um, um, I opened another project and tried to show that the issues I had with Blender engine and like the child object in a game project don't reset location when to restart or resetting a game scene, and the issue I'd had to make a working more advanced car game, and also the engine crashed on me. It crashed so hard so it killed my keyboard, and I needed to reconnect my keyboard, and at the same time the mic I used to record died on me and like turned off my headset, and then I tried to like surrender. I like fuck it, I'm gonna upload this um, recording, and when I try to render it in DaVinci Resolve, which is by the way a great um, like movie tool program, um, like so. I use it on all my videos. It crashed, so it's like when I try to record, when I recorded my issue with the Blender engine, it somehow corrupt my recordings and made DaVinci to crash also. So a crash over crash over crash. So I'm trying to like replay the raw material in DaVinci here, and then I'm gonna so you're gonna look like this, and see if I can make it bigger. So to fit now. Here is my new intro, by the way. Hello and welcome to Dilegaf, and today I'm gonna try to make a car tutorial, how to make a car in Blender engine, and I already made one tutorial, but it was a simple physics. It was a simple way to make a car, and today I'm gonna make a more advanced car with suspension and steering and stuff.
You don't gonna do that. You don't gonna succeed.
So we can begin. I cannot promise it's gonna be a good result because it's very easy to screw this up, and we're gonna make it try. We're gonna make it try. Alright. First of all, I'm gonna make that ground to drive around on. This one will be good. We're gonna use ground material.
Yeah, I'm wiping. Wipe nice, bra. Apple green. To be honest, I'm bored of my own videos. Looking at this, I'm gonna thinking about what I'm doing with my life and if I'm gonna change my
some kind of car here.
content. The car I'm about to make here look like shit in a way. So fucking bored. This is not fun. I'm gonna skip this shit. Yeah. Now, back to this.
Place it over here. Can I call it FL, like front left?
Yeah. At least I tried. Here's when I make for suspension, and the point was it wasn't if the car didn't glitch out, as you're gonna see very soon. I will proceed to make wheels, steering hinges, and wheels on the front.
It is 0, 0, 0, 0, everything. And this. But yeah, I wanna make it possible to move up and forward a little bit. So
skip this fucking shit part. Passing forward.
very early. We're gonna go to scene properties. We're gonna take a look at these stuff.
Yeah, I'm here now trying to found the problem why it's like, as you can see when I start the
each glitch out even more.
Yeah,
gonna change it to 2.
The car is jumping away.
No. Doesn't seem to matter. Raise that. No. 20 to 1. No.
This tutorial is based off another tutorial on YouTube. We can find it online. I made many attempts to make this work, and finally I got that working. So and then I made a game. like I called track race. In that version it works, but when I'm trying to, yeah, fuck off. But when I'm trying to recreate that, I succeed in track race, the project. I can't make it works. So I got stuck on this fucking problem. So going further. Okay. I jumped back too much. Here's the part of the tutorial. I don't even know what I'm doing.
The car body. To actually see how it flies.
Yeah, it flies away like crazy. And here is the part I rage quit the tutorial.
Fucking god, serious? Yeah! Awesome. It crashed on me. It fucking crashed. That's why I fucking abandoned this Blender engine and turned it to Unit engine. Because it's so much fucking better. It's so much fucking better. So you fucking losers who's still using Blender engine. This is why I abandoned this shit engine. I only use Blender for making stuff. But not games. Not anymore.
The rage is real, man.
So get another engine. Abandon this shit. Never look back on it. Fucking shit. Yeah. Yeah, I gonna make. It wasn't the point. I was planning to fucking make a proper tutorial here, but fuck this shit. I'm gonna show why I abandoned. The main reason because I really succeed to make a proper game. But I have this shit.
Wrong file. Yeah, yes. That's the wrong file project. Oh, stupid.
I don't know why, but
yeah. Yeah. And here's the part the keyboard died.
don't seems to fucking work.
Yeah,
I
because the
don't know
keyboard
what
is
the
dead.
fuck this shit is. Why don't the fucking keyboard work? I don't know.
It's because it's Blender engine. The Blender engine
My
killed
fucking
the
keyboard
keyboard.
died on me. Yeah, it's happened before. Because I fucking hate the Blender engine. It's killed my keyboard. Wait.
Fucking
Yeah.
rage, man.
I need
Fucking
to
rage.
reconnect it.
Here's I try to render this the video. There it crashed, and here it stopped at 9%, and I had to cancel it.
Shit. Yeah, it works now. Fucking awesome. Right, I can open Blender again. I'm gonna
And
show
here come the
why
next issue.
I abandoned this shit engine. Don't get me wrong, Blender is a very good application to use to make 3D models, movies and stuff, but
Now I'm still have the
making
wrong
game
object file open. Yeah.
in Blender.
And the sound died, and I put in some music. But I don't wanna make it take over, so I fucking delete the fucking music. No, it's look like I can't do anything. Oh right, over here I can make stuff. That's why. So I want to mute this. Fucking mute. So making fucking silence. Yeah. Gonna skip forward here. Here I open the right project. This is more deliverable. I made more stuff here on this file. I made another version of this game demo on Unity engine, and it works very nice, very nice. But in Blender engine, not as good. The game seems to work very good, but the issue comes when I'm restarting the game, as you can see here, very soon. I press R to restart. Got back to the main menu. I just forgot I made. Going back to play. Going back to start the game again. And here is the issue that's the main problem that I decided to abandon the Blender engine. Yeah, the camera is a child object and it doesn't reset the location, but everything else got reset. Also the top of the chest don't reset either, as you can see here. Maybe I have some footage. Ah, shit. I talked so much here.
for nothing. Yeah, as you can see, he's even more glitched out. Yeah, that's the why I don't think Blender Engine is a good engine. Although, remember that I'm using Blender Engine upbge 0.30, I think. It's like a beta. There are two versions of the upbge. One older version that I never tried really. I think if you really need to stay with the game engine, the Blender engine, you will try the older version, like I don't know what it called, 25 or something, or 2.5. I'm not sure, but yeah, go for that. This is the latest version, and it's very buggy. It has its issues, and why wasting time on this when both Unreal Engine 4 and Unity is free? It's totally free, you just can download it. So yeah, it may require more from your computer, but it's still free. Like, use Blender for 3D modeling, animation and stuff, and use a proper game engine. Yeah, maybe I still though gonna make some more tutorials for Blender Engine, and I'm also think you can use it for make some quick prototypes. Very simple games, but if you're gonna aim to make something more greater, go for another engine. Also, if you're not a coder and you rely on logic bricks, it will very soon be very messy to look at the logic bricks logic. So if you're not a Python programmer, so I use Unity with Playmaker. Playmaker is not free, but I bought it and I think it's awesome. Yeah. Share and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Over and out. And give me thumbs up. And yeah, when I started to make this video, I never thought this would end like this. I tried to make a tutorial, ended up to being a rant on Blender Engine, and then I tried to render it and it crashed, and now it's like, yeah, I can't render this. If I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to add this, it's gonna crash on me, so yeah, shame. Yeah. If you guys wanna see tutorials or reviews from other game engines that are free, of course, but I don't gonna pay anything for a new engine just to try it out. But if you have any suggestion that I can try other engines, maybe I gonna give Coppercube 3D a new chance. I also think that engine is pretty crap, but maybe I'm gonna make some tutorials about that. I don't know.
if you guys are into 2D game creation tools like Playmaker or Factory or Construction 2 or 3, and I have Construction 2. So if you guys are interested, I can make some tutorials and reviews about that engine. Yeah, write down in the comments if you have any suggestions on content. Yeah. Anything else? Anything. If you have any suggestion, you can ask me for anything. I can make a video about that. If you want to have some relation tips or dating couch tips, you can ask me and can make some content about that too. If you want to have some reviews of substance, maybe I can make a review of that too. And if you are into other stuff like sim racing, yeah, give a comment. And yeah, so I'm gonna quit now. I talk too much. Like, share, and subscribe now.